In a bustling city filled with glass towers and luxury cars lived a man named Samuel. He wasn't wealthy by the world's standards. He worked as a gardener in a public park, wore secondhand clothes, and lived in a modest apartment with peeling paint and creaky floors. But Samuel had something rare: peace. Every morning, he greeted strangers with a smile, offered water to stray dogs, and planted flowers where others saw only dirt. He never asked for recognition. He simply believed that kindness was a currency the world had forgotten. One day, a businessman named Victor passed through the park. He was stressed, angry, and drowning in success. His company had just hit a $1 billion valuation, but his marriage was crumbling. His children barely spoke to him, and sleep had become a luxury. He saw Samuel kneeling by a rosebush, humming softly. "Why do you look so content?" Victor asked, genuinely puzzled. Samuel looked up, wiped his hands, and said, "Because I have everything I need. I have air to breathe, hands to work, and people to care for. What more could I ask?" Victor scoffed. "What a naive gardener!" But those words struck a chord within him, a discordant melody of discontent. That night, he couldn't sleep. Samuel's words echoed in his mind like a reproachful whisper. Over the next weeks, Victor found himself drawn back to the park. He watched Samuel, spoke with him, even helped him plant a tree. Slowly, something shifted within him. The more time he spent in the park, the more he reconnected with nature, with his children, with himself. He began to understand that true wealth lay not in the relentless pursuit of more, but in the contentment of enough. Years rolled by like seasons in the park. Victor's hair turned silver, his steps a little slower, but his heart grew lighter. When he retired, he wrote a book titled Be Humble and You Are Rich. In the dedication, he wrote, "To Samuel, who taught me that wealth isn't measured in what you own, but in how you live." And somewhere in that same park, Samuel still hums as he plants roses, rich in ways most will never understand. For more enriching stories, stay tuned.